Hello, my name is Katie Y, and I want to talk about my version of a codependent relationship with my mum. Basically, I've looked into us narcissistic things on the internet, and my mum is not a narcissist. She is not. But she does have traits in her personality that suggest that she could be one. But in my experience, she's not a narcissist. But, okay, so I'm thinking of the relationship I have with her. And when I was younger and growing up, my mum was not an addict or an alcoholic, and she wasn't even distant with me. I had and always had a good, close relationship with her. But for over the past 6 years or so, I know, or I have also discovered, that the relationship between us isn't healthy. She loves me, yes. So is it normal for her to come over and do my washing when I feel I'm capable of doing this myself? Is it normal when I don't do something she's asked me to do within a time period, and she will come over and clean my closet out? And when the garden needs mowing, she might send my dad over or hop on my fiance to do it, and has to be within a couple of days. Is it normal for her to come to my house and want to clean it? Is it normal that when I talk about her to her that I'm having a friend coming over and I'm gonna get a pizza, that she'd go out of her way and actually buy this pizza? I'm just wondering if maybe she's the one in a codependent relationship, needing and always wanting to be of help. However, her perfectionist quality drives me up the wall. It really does. At times I have felt that my home isn't perfect enough. No, it is perfect, but it's not to her liking. And at times, it's not just with my house, it's with me. So then I'm left with, at times, the fear of, I'm not good enough. She loves me, yes. That is why she micromanages me, telling me how to dress, what to put on, and she'll be and we have a holiday soon, and she'll be wanting to pack my suitcase, so she'll get to know every single item I'm taking for my holiday. And I'm 30. I'm 30 years old. I want to tell her to back off. Anytime I do, it's me that's at fault because I'm hurting her in some way, on some level. I'm hurting her, and okay, depending on her level of health, she doesn't do boundaries, and I have set some. I'm not going to push over. But she thinks every rule does not apply to her. It's, oh well, that's different. Yeah, but I do this. You should. Dot dot dot. I'm not saying my mum's a narcissist, which I've already established that my mum isn't, but she does have some traits as a narcissist. Not all of them, but some of them. And this one trait that a narcissistic mother uses is guilt. With me, I do feel guilt, but I'm not motivated. I guilt to act out on it. If I do something, it's because I want to do something for another person, and it's also out of love, but it's not smothering. Let's just say this: when my mom wants to get her way, she can make me feel like I'm 5 inches tall, like I'm a kid again. Most of my family can. I'm under frustration, and over time these things build. And when I explode, she has the backing off from all my family. And then, to make me feel as small as possible at the table, they'll go over things like, don't I understand, and we are telling you because you don't seem to understand. Yes, I do understand, but I think that they like to make me feel as uncomfortable as possible. And also because they have a similar mindset as my mum, I feel it's me against them all, and I feel it's me who feels misunderstood, and then I get angrier and hurt, and then they say my anger doesn't match the situation because I look like I want to kill them all. I talked to my mum a couple of weeks back over something, and I was going to go over to my sister's for some lunch, and she asks these sorts of questions. She asks, what can I bring? What can I contribute? How can I help? And it's like she feels uncomfortable not doing anything. I think the last thing I said to her when she was going to come over to my house was to just bring you yourself. I did a meal for my fiance's parents, which was a month ago, and they came over, and my mum was saying, because I was talking to her on the phone, and she was saying, oh, and you'll be needing a salad bowl, and she also gave me a bowl to put keys in. Oh, I'm in two mindsets this moment, because if you think about it, she's gone and done something kind and caring. I might have sorted it, I might have found a different way, but I just thought, let her be of help. If I also think about this, because I go and see my nan a couple of times a week, and when my mum comes over, the one thing mum tends to do is her hymns, and my nan complains when Mum does this without asking, because usually Nana thinks that she wants to put in this bin and she likes to actually do it by herself. Because if you think of these things that these people are doing, which they think is a help, what they're actually doing is taking your responsibilities away. And it is frustrating and it is maddening. I was talking to my nan the last time I went to see her, and my nan said that they went to a shop and they were looking around because my nan had some vouchers and she wanted to spend them. And then Mom goes and she picks up this top or this dress and she goes, oh, that's nice, oh, that's even nicer. And Nan's like, yes, but who's it for? Casey, she says. Me. I mean, she could be, but it's so lovely of her, but at the same time, it's frustrating because I want to go out there and buy things for my house, you know. And at times she seems to want to kit my whole house out, so I feel I have to battle it out with her to make sure that I get what I want out of it. And then, like, because I'm having a bathroom done, she makes sure it's all to my liking. Occasionally I've come home from work to see that she's actually in my house and she's on her hands and knees scrubbing in the kitchen, and she has run herself absolutely ragged, and I'm told, don't have a go at your mom, she's been doing your house all day. Well, you see, that actually means she has opened things, looked into drawers, moved things to I don't know where the F things are, and the ones she found chocolate body paints. My other half angrily grabbed it out of her hands and this was when she was trying to sort bags out when we had first moved in, and she has found other things too. She thinks because she's my mum, she can come over, poke about, mess and move things. And this one day I'd had enough and I found it in a temper because I left some leggings on the side in my bedroom and they're completely gone. And when you've had a full day's work, you want comfort around you. And she'd only taken it to wash because that was a help. I am frustrated. I am the queen of frustrated. And if there is any more progress on this, I shall let you know, and I'll do another video. That's if I can work out how to work alongside her without exploding into a temper. One thing I have learned is if I can be just a bit humorous. I don't want that there. Give that back. It's hard to be humorous when she's actually doing all of this, and it's very hard to stay patient and engage her at the same time. Sometimes I have to just walk off